Bit weird. Your pension isn't growing. You're a Patel, Shah, or you are British Indian. A disproportionate number of those, we've gone through the data, have inquired with us about their low pension growth. If I broaden that out, we get a disproportionately large number of people who are British Indian, almost by definition who happen to be Hindu. Patel, Shah are the two major names. Of course, statistically, you're going to have more of those, but disproportionately more on our investment queries that we get, pension queries, the free educational pension review, than you would get in the broader population. So what's going on? Well, it could be because I'm speaking to them, so they take more notice from somebody who might look like them. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of business owners who are Anglo-Saxon, who've sold their companies for millions. We also have a lot of self-employed people who are Anglo-Saxon. So we've got everything. But a disproportionately large number happen to be Patel, Shahs. Gujarati is the other thing, British Indian as well. Is it that they're there for the free book? My fellow Indians know a good bargain when they get it. You can get that from campaignforamillion.com. Is it, as I said, because they're more likely to be interested in finance, socioeconomically, demographically, culturally? That might be the case. Is it because they can relate to somebody who looks, sounds, has similar heritage to them? Is it because, again, as I said, economically, on all the data tables, they have more of the capital to deploy, and so are more concerned about growth because they're not seeing that capital grow. So it could be all of those things. We have Sindhis, Punjabis, large numbers of those as well. So I haven't gone through every single one. Many Punjabis, Sikhs, Singhs, therefore, by definition. So if you were to look at the correlations, predominantly male, though, involving their spouses, involving their children on pensions. And because the way we educate people is similar to what the private banks do, that one-to-one relationship and ensuring that the education is passed on to their children as well on how to manage a portfolio for themselves. We don't manage it for them. We teach them how to manage their own. What we're seeing is that, again, culturally, that seems to resonate quite a lot in terms of extended families. We often have siblings who will join as well and look to pass on things across the family lines. In other words, nephews to nieces, etc. As well. Occasionally, you'll have grandparents worried about their grandchildren. But like I said, Patel, Shahs, Parmars, Singh, quite a lot of all of those names come up. Funnily enough, hardly any Smiths, even though it's, I think, the second most popular surname. Most popular forename, first name of the people who signed up to the Great Investments Program, whether we look at the people who have asked for free pension reviews or have signed up onto the program, funnily enough, is James. I don't know why it's James. The most popular forename in Britain is Mohammed. We have quite a few Mohammeds, but James comes up more often than not, which means we've now had to start noting. I mean, we don't have any James Patels. You'd think you could mix the two. But anyway, I thought I'd share some of that data with you. If you fall into any of those categories, even if you don't and you're worried about low pension growth, please get in touch. We've got a free educational portfolio review, which we've updated, improved. And myself and the team will do that for you and give a little video reply as well to that assessment and data and look at what you're holding and why it's not growing. So you can go to your IFA and fund manager and say, well, why isn't it growing? Anyway, in case you don't know me, I'm Alpesh Patel, Financial Times author, author of 18 odd international best-selling books, hedge fund manager, former visiting fellow in business where I lectured on behavioral finance at Oxford University. What else? Bloomberg TV presenter, CNBC co-host, all of those things. You can find me on LinkedIn, YouTube, and all those places. You can also find all the free resources, including free calculators for your pension at campaignforamillion.com. Thank you all very much. I hope to speak to you. Thanks.